Ну что, всех приветствую, дорогие друзья. Вы на YouTube-канале More Family. Продолжаем мы играть в WWE 24. Сегодня стрим будет посвящен рестлеру Чеду Гейблу. Итак, первый матч на сегодня Чед Гейбл против Гюнтера. Так, Чед Гейбл. Против Гюнтера. Поехали. Ну что, поехали.
And we kick things off with Chad. Shoes cold. Let me handle this. We begin things here.
Подождите. Так, ага.
With the master, the professor in residence of WWE, Chad Gable. This man knows the full syllabus of
Гюнтера
professional
победить будет
wrestling.
крайне
His knowledge
сложно.
is endless, and his competitive drive
Крайне
knows
сложно будет
no
победить.
bounds. If Chad Gable can't do it, it can't be done. Forget all that. Did you just freaking shush me? And then there's Gunther, a proud competitor with a simple objective. He's out to restore honor and glory to the ring. He's trying to clean up the riffraff around here and return some dignity to this industry.
Oh, is that what you call it? Because it seems to me like he just looks down on everyone else. No one is good enough in Gunther's eyes not to take him on or even stand shoulder to shoulder with him. You say proud, I think he's conceited.
Yeah.
Oh, what a knee right to the face. Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Chad Gable landed it right there. So, how do you prepare for an opponent like Gunther?
I don't know, go a few practice rounds with a semi-truck. Gunther already had next-level power and cruelty, but now that he's transformed his body, his cardio has improved too. If you're going to beat this guy, you're going to have to match him blow for blow, and that is a tall order indeed.
Return fire from Gable. A German suplex not done yet. Still claps around the waist. A second German suplex. And a big trick by Gable. Gable on the verge here.
Pin.
Раз, два.
Oh, he kicked it.
Гюнтер вырывается.
An amazing level of fight
Гюнтер
still
вырывается.
left
Так,
in
зарезаем
Gunther.
We
канат.
all know how Gable gets when things don't go his way.
From the top.
Дабл хедбак. Держание.
Is it enough?
Раз, два.
Two count.
Следующий матч против Кофи
And a
Кингстона.
nice work.
Here is your winner, Chad.
Поехали. Поближе подсяду, чтобы не слышно меня совершенно.
And a former Olympian is Chad Gable, an athlete in the mold of some of the greatest amateur wrestlers we've ever seen in WWE. It's a big reason he calls himself the master.
Gable's what the old heads would call a shooter. Just an intrinsic knowledge of the sport and a perfect blend of the amateur and pro games. And for your information, Cole, the master isn't a nickname. It's a title that he earned. Thank you.
Yeah, right. Silly me. How could I forget?
And he's facing off against Kofi Kingston, a man who always has the power of positivity on his side.
As cheesy as that is, there's no denying what Kofi's been able to accomplish with it. Talk about dismantling your opponent. Kofi falling behind here.
And Kingston getting dismantled right now.
Так. Так.
Into a DDT!
That was a pretty
Finisher.
textbook maneuver from Chad Gable
Немецкий
right there.
суплекс.
You ain't.
Chad Gable on a German suplex not done yet, has not released.
Два.
Arm still claps around the waist. A second German suplex.
Как делать держание?
By Gable.
Nobody can withstand that. Not even
Держание.
Kofi.
Makes the cover.
Раз, два, три. Следующий матч против дядюшки Хауди, то есть Бо Далласа.
Here is your winner, Chad Gable.
Так, давайте панове 24 года. Поехали.
Here we are in astonishment watching the ghost of the man who sold the world, Uncle Howdy.
Giving me chills to my core, Michael. A lot of mystery is wrapped around Uncle Howdy. Like, what's his story? Why the mask?
Я думаю, мы ее легко победим. Я думаю, не составит никакого труда.
Do know the answer to. That is to inflict pain.
And he better have done his homework as he's taking on Chad Gable.
The headmaster of the Alpha Academy has no respect for anyone he deems inferior, like his opponent.
Incoming! Diving front drop kick! And Gable now chaining some offense together.
Uncle Howdy has to weather a storm here.
Ooh, that might have just broken something.
Not a lot of holes in Chad Gable's game. Is there anything an opponent can exploit?
Gable rightfully thinks highly of himself, but that can create a sense of security that a smart opponent might be able to exploit. If you play your cards right, you might outsmart the master at his own game. Beautiful, simply beautiful maneuver from Chad Gable.
That may well...
Chad Gable with a German suplex, not done yet, has not released. Arm still clamps around the waist. A second German suplex.
End of the line for Uncle Howdy. Shoulders down.
Раз, два. Нет, Чед.
That was game over. Pure guts to kick out there.
And Chad Gable can't believe it. He's about to blow a gasket. Uncle Howdy getting worked on right now.
From the top.
Давай, как два. Удержание. Раз, два. Следующий матч против Сами Зейна.
Here is your winner, Chad Gable.
Поехали. Поехали.
And Sami Zayn is looking fired up tonight, ready to display his
That heart has been a major factor in propelling Sami to the top levels of superstardom in WWE. Sami's been a relentless competitor since the very start of his career. He's had odds stacked against him constantly and has been determined to break through every single time.
And Zayn is looking even more determined than ever in this match.
There's still room to learn something new here today, though, because he's about to get taught a painful lesson by the master, Chad Gable.
Former Olympian, championship pedigree, and just a fierce competitor is Chad Gable. He can wrestle circles around just about anybody you put him in the ring with. As much as I hate his attitude, there are worse guys to learn from.
And Gable is taking command of this one.
Just attack after attack from Gable.
You know, Sami Zayn has proven to be a tenacious competitor. No matter what attacks get thrown his way, he just won't stay down. How do you work around that as his opponent?
Sami's as stubborn as they come, but you might be able to use that against him. If you can wear him out, Sami might get desperate in the attempt.
Chad Gable goes behind, holds up his opponent. Nice German suplex. And why not? Let's get a trifecta. Will Gable make it pay off?
Удержание.
Makes the cover.
Раз, два. Сами Зейн вырвать. Сами Зейн и так.
Sami Zayn wants to prolong this fight any further.
And we all know how Gable gets when things don't go his way. Hopefully he can focus.
From the top. Diving headbutt. That's gotta be
Раз, два, три. Следующий матч против Джея Усо. Мейн ивента. Джея Усо.
Here is your winner, Chad.
Гейбл. Против мейн-ивента Джея Усо. Поехали.
With Jey Uso, you have to remember, we're looking at a tag team specialist who's really made a name for himself as a singles competitor as of late, defying his family's wishes, carving out a path for himself as just Jey.
It's truly been exciting to watch grow as a competitor these days.
On the other side of the ring is a pure machine. Chad Gable considers it a show of wild disrespect for anyone to think they can hang with him from bell to bell.
Proceed with caution because Chad Gable's a puzzle that's tough to solve. He laces him up to prove he is unfazable inside that 20-by-20 ring.
Oh, wow, some cranking the head.
Such a spirited assault from Gable.
Somehow Jay's got to turn the momentum around.
Something that I think could make the difference for Jey Uso tonight is his furious speed. Jey thrives when he's at a faster pace that takes full advantage of his high in-ring motor. If he can increase the pace tonight, he'll be in the driver's seat for sure.
That's a good point, Corey. We've seen many times how Jey's quickness can turn the tide of a matchup. And he has an answer for Jey.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing Chad needed.
Gable tipping the scales a bit here.
Into a DDT!
Gable administering a truly painful lesson with that maneuver.
Chad Gable with a German suplex, not done yet.
Это немецкий суплекс от Чеда Гейбла, как мы видим.
A second German suplex.
Nice. Will Gable make it pay off?
5.
And Chad Gable looking for support from the crowd.
I don't know if this is a show of confidence or a wasted opportunity to attack your opponent. And we're down to the proverbial wire here, guys.
The match hanging in the balance. Time to get back in the ring.
Vicious right forearm.
And Jey, he may get the 3 count here. This is
Чеда
it.
Гейбла. Раз, два, три. Следующий матч против Брона Строумана. Ну, против Брона Строумана будет очень тяжело. Ну, постараемся. Постараемся победить. Но будет не так просто, скажу вам. Будет не так просто. Чед Гейбл. Поехали.
And would you just look at Braun Strowman, one of the most impressive powerhouses we've ever seen in WWE.
Strowman hasn't met a man or structure he couldn't topple over.
Yeah, if there's one thing that actually defines Strowman, it is impressive feats of power and strength.
And he's about to get taught a tough lesson from Chad Gable.
As tough of a competitor that he is, I don't foresee Gable being the in-ring valedictorian at the end of this match.
He's returning fire. And what a reversal from Chad Gable.
Yes.
Pop right in the stomach creates the separation. Boom, a forearm smash. Bang.
Проводит гиганта по завалу.
Great strategy.
Это не так просто будет. Покажется.
Oh, look at this, just cranking it out. Cranking the head. Chad has taken the advantage here.
Gable proving difficult to keep up with. From the top.
Diving headbutt.
And Strowman couldn't get his hands on him to prevent that move. Corey, we've seen over the years how Braun's anger can get the best of him. Do you think that could come into play here?
Well, it's always a possibility.
Finisher.
Braun has a short fuse, and he really needs to keep his cool.
Chad Gable with a German suplex. Not done yet, has not released. Arm still clamped around the waist. A second German suplex.
Nice. Chad with the exclamation mark.
Cover.
Раз, два, три. Следующий матч против Бронсона Рида.
Here is your winner, Chad.
Так, Чед Гейбл против Бронсона Рида. Поехали.
The sometimes insufferable yet always impressive Chad Gable here tonight.
It's like every word that comes out of Gable's mouth hits a nerve with the collective WWE universe. But, like you said, Michael, there's no denying the pure talent and athleticism that Gable has.
For Gable's sake, hopefully he can back up all of his talk in the ring.
We're about to see how he fares against Big Bronson Reed. Because it's nothing personal. Destroying the competition is just the business Reed is in.
Not all of Chad Gable's game. Is there anything an opponent can exploit?
Gable rightfully thinks highly of himself, but that can create a sense of security that a smart opponent might be able to exploit. If you play your cards right, you might outsmart the master at his own game.
That gets reversed on Reed.
That is some intense offense from Gable.
Alpha Academy training.
Chad Gable with a German suplex, not done yet, has not released. Still claps around the waist. A second German suplex. And a good trick by Gable.
This is troublesome for Reed.
Cover.
Раз, два, три. Следующий матч против кельтского воина Шеймуса.
Here is your winner, Chad!
Поехали.
The brawling brute from the Emerald Isle. Sheamus has been competing at the top of his game for some time now.
It's that innate love of the...
Так, отлично.
Steered clear of that.
Turning the tables.
Going up top.
And Gable had it scouted. Take off.
Хорошо.
Oh, man. Jumping knee strike finds the mark.
So much damage inflicted. Oh, what a kick. Ooh.
Sheamus looked like he may have been the one to receive some lumps there.
Yeah, very motivated Gable in front of us.
And Gable now chaining some offense together.
Yeah, Sheamus is getting beaten down. Boom! Into a DDT.
That was about as perfect as it gets from Gable.
You can't argue with him.
Chad Gable with a German suplex, not done yet, has not released. Still claps around the waist. A second German suplex.
That could be Sheamus's demise.
Канаты, я думаю, что...
The cover!
Раз, два. Шеймус вырывается. Это счет два.
What a kick out! This is unbelievable resolve being shown by the Celtic Warrior.
And here we go.
Whoa, look out!
And that was a collision you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
Came down like a wrecking ball on a cinder block.
The Celtic Warrior in bad shape here. Just attack after attack from Gable.
He deflects it right back. What a forearm. Oh, a knee right to the face. Oh, God, that hurt.
Финишер.
Chad Gable goes behind, hurts up his opponent. Nice German suplex, holding on for another. And why not? Let's get a trifecta. Nice. Will Gable make it pay off?
Taking his one back to the ring now.
Сейчас уже обсуждаем.
If anything, this is the last thing that is going to get the WWE Universe to shoot.
8.
Oh, man, by the skin of his teeth.
We got it.
Удержание. Чеда Гейбла. Раз, два, три. Следующий матч против Айвара.
Here is your winner, Chad Gable.
Поехали.
We're underway with the founder of Alpha Academy, Chad Gable, an Olympian who proclaims that everyone should strive to be Alpha.
The learning tree of Master Gable has sprouted many impressive branches, all of which can say a thank you to Chad on a daily basis.
The so-called master is in action, hoping to lead by example and teach his pupils more lessons.
But today he has the daunting task of facing off with a real Viking. Ivar's across the ring, ready to destroy you and carve your bones into a trophy.
Ivar operates on a different level. An incredible athlete and
to the sky. Clothesline.
just breaking down the opponent.
Right to the face.
My God.
Uh-oh.
Привез от Айвара.
Great reaction from Ivar. And that failed to hit the mark.
Jumping knee strike on point.
I don't think Ivar enjoyed taking that attack head on.
An excellent example of the wrestling knowledge Gable possesses.
It's easy to see the surprising agility Ivar possesses for a man his size. How do you contend with that as his opponent?
Disregard his body type and treat him like you would any other high flyer and ground him. Pile on the damage, keep him from going high risk.
Chad Gable with a German suplex, not done yet, has not released. Arm still claps around the waist. A second German suplex.
Nice. Ivar's in big, big trouble.
Держание. Раз, два, три. Следующий матч будет король Стронг Стайла. Шинске Накамура.
Here is your winner, Chad.
Поехали.
We're underway with the founder of Alpha Academy, Chad Gable, an Olympian who proclaims that everyone should strive to be Alpha.
The learning tree of Master Gable has sprouted many impressive branches, all of which can say a thank you to Chad on a daily basis.
The so-called master is in action, hoping to lead by example and teach his pupils more lessons.
And across the way, we have Shinsuke Nakamura, the king of strong style, a striker whose reputation precedes him and whom many superstars rightly fear.
Yeah, when it comes to Nakamura, just one of his earth-shaking strikes could be all it takes for him to grab the win here tonight. Just power out.
Вырывается.
Dodges.
And finds a counter. Lifts them up, then drops them down.
Boom! Into a DDT. That was a pretty textbook maneuver from Chad Gable.
Традиционно немецкий суплексы от Чеда Гейбла. Вот немецкий.
Let's get a trifecta.
Gable on the verge here.
Makes a cover.
Раз, два, три. Следующий матч будет Номадара.
Here is your winner, Chad Gable.
Так, есть у нас есть Андрада, интересно. Так, против Номадара. Поехали. –
That's the bell, and here we go. Noam Dar set for action, and we all know you have to be on your toes when you're in the ring with him.
Dar has redefined himself as an athlete and competitor. Has proven he can get it done in all sorts of ways. Vicious strikes, even more vicious technical feats. Dar is cocky, but he's really been able to back it up more and more as of late.
You really can't underestimate a talent like Noam Dar.
There's still room to learn something new here today, though, because he's about to get taught a painful lesson by the master, Chad Gable.
Former Olympian, championship pedigree, and just a fierce competitor is Chad Gable. He can wrestle circles around just about anybody you put him in the ring with. As much as I hate his attitude, there are worse guys to learn from.
And countouts are legal, so hopefully this will be a short trip outside.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Ah, gets cracked by the overhand.
Vicious right forearm. Bang.
Now that'll do some serious damage. And what should Chad Gable do to win this match tonight, Corey?
What does he need our advice for, Cole? Gable's the master. Inside that ring, he has all the knowledge and all the answers. What does the master need to do to win this match? Whatever he freaking wants.
Да, конечно.
Into the ring now.
Поточнее не скажешь.
A show of disrespect from Dar.
And we're cutting it kind of close, don't you think?
You could say that again. Time to get the lead out.
He's one step ahead there. Sky high.
Incredible diving clothesline.
Dar losing some focus on the task at hand.
Yeah, Chad just ramped up his intensity. Gable administering a truly painful lesson with that maneuver.
Регрессирует Ноам Дар и делает...
He kicks out before the count starts.
Раз, два, три.
And this one is over.
Обалдеть. С помощью сворачивания мы побеждаем. Нормально. Следующий матч против феноменального AJ Стайлза. Гейбл против феноменального AJ Стайлза. Поехали.
And a former Olympian is Chad Gable, an athlete in the mold of some of the greatest amateur wrestlers we've ever seen in WWE. It's a big reason he calls himself the master.
Well, Gable's what the old heads would call a shooter. Just an intrinsic knowledge of the sport and a perfect blend of the amateur and pro games. And for your information, Cole, the master isn't a nickname. It's a title that he earned. Thank you.
Yeah, right. Silly me. How could I forget?
But you can't overlook the man he's facing, AJ Styles. An unmatchable combination of tenacity and high-speed offense allows AJ to turn the tables on any opponent, even when they have the size advantage.
It's all about heart with AJ, his fighting spirit. AJ knows deep down that there's no obstacle he can't overcome. If he works hard enough.
Charlie's horse.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Corey, what's the biggest mistake a WWE superstar could make when in the ring with Chad Gable?
The worst thing they could do is overlook Gable.
He goes for the quick pin attempt.
And there's still plenty of fight left. It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Oh my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw.
The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
Styles making an example of his opponent. In complete control of their opponent here.
Beautiful. Simply beautiful maneuver from Chad Gable.
That may well.
Chad Gable, a German suplex, not done yet, has not released. Still clamps around the waist. A second German suplex.
Nice. Is it enough to put Styles away? The cover.
Раз, два. Styles вырывается сюда.
AJ Styles tapping into that pitbull mentality for a nail-biter of a kick-out.
And we all know how Gable...
From the top. What?
trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost? Oh! Styles a step ahead.
Drag. Very nice. He reverses it. Jumping knee strike finds the mark. Right on the arm.
Нет, Стайлс вырывается.
And met with a right hand.
Big forearm. Oh, AJ caught by the counter. Ref still counting, close to calling it.
Hurry back in.
Bang. Coming back in the ring.
9.
And the master.
Друзья, по счету, и следующий матч против Рэя Мистерио.
Here is your
Yes, he didn't
winner.
come here to watch him boast in time.
Так, против Рэя Мистерио. Поехали.
And we kick things off with Chad.
Shoes cold. Let me handle this. We begin things here with the master, the professor in residence of WWE, Chad Gable. This man knows the full syllabus of professional wrestling. His knowledge is endless, and his competitive drive knows no bounds. If Chad Gable can't do it, it can't be done.
Yes.
Forget all that. Did you just freaking shush me?
Then we've got the legendary Rey Mysterio, a true warrior. This is a man who has always remained steadfast in values both in and out of the ring, has always put his family first, and has always worked hard to do what's right.
Some would disagree with that last part, Saxton, given his deadbeat dad designation, but you can't deny the true warrior part.
Heads outside, but this one has to end in the ring. Jumping knee strike on point. Such a spirited assault from Gable.
Mysterio's fairy tales looking dark, gentlemen. Measured elbow drop driven down.
Piercing elbow drop. He's getting pushed out into the defensive.
Yeah, as Gable once again proving just how effective the teachings of Alpha Academy can be.
Boom! Into a DDT.
That is some intense offense from Gable.
Alpha.
Chad Gable goes behind, hooks up his opponent. Nice German suplex. Holding on for another. And why not? Let's get a trifecta.
Trick by Gable.
Can that keep Rey down?
Всем.
I don't know if turning to the crowd is a good idea for Gable.
Are you not aware of Gable's intellect? Everything he does is a good idea.
По отчету. Такие. Следующий матч будет Джонни Гаргано.
Here is your winner, Chad.
Поехали.
Johnny Gargano is so obsessed with this industry that it's even become his nickname, Johnny Wrestling. He eats, sleeps, and breathes in-ring competition.
Yeah, Gargano's immense passion for this business is undeniable. And the fans recognize that every time they fill an arena with the thunderous chants of Johnny Wrestling.
And those same chants have driven Gargano, inspired him when hope seemed lost, to accomplish amazing things inside the ring.
And he's about to get taught a tough lesson from Chad Gable. As tough of a competitor that he is,
I don't foresee Gable being the in-ring valedictorian at the end of this match.
And that was offense with a hurtful purpose. And Gable now chaining some offense together.
Gable is looking impressive. Very measured elbow drop. Ooh!
Ура.
In complete control of their opponent here.
That was about as perfect as it gets from Gable.
You can't argue with a move as pretty. Excellent opportunity for Gargano to shift the momentum.
Brief sign of adrenaline there for him.
Neckbreaker.
Catches the kick.
Dragon screw. He's going for the
Движение.
pin. This could be it. And
Раз,
the pay window.
два.
Yeah, no.
Движение,
He can get the
раз.
three.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down? Stomping. Ouch. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God. Johnny Gargano looks like he's really struggling.
Интересно,
under this
как
pressure.
Гаргано.
He's as good as finished.
Yeah, he's got to dig deep and find another win if he wants to stay in this. Gargano needs to harness the energy from the crowd and get back on the right side of this battle.
He needs to get off his back and fight.
Dodges out of the way.
Well, that didn't go as Johnny designed.
Раз.
Reversal. Can he take advantage? Boom, a forearm smack.
Jack Gable goes behind, hurts up his opponent. Nice German suplex. Holding on for another. And why not? Let's get a trifecta.
Trick by Gable.
Chad with the
Движение.
exclamation mark. Cover.
Раз, два, три. Следующий матч будет Кевина Оуэнса.
Here is your winner, Chad.
Поехали.
Kevin Owens is the kind of guy who never hesitates to speak his mind, though it has landed him in trouble more than a few times in the past.
Well, luckily, KO is also the kind of guy who's always ready to back up anything he says with his actions in the ring.
True, and I'm sure Owens was doing plenty of jawing backstage heading into this match. It'll be fun to see how he backs it up.
On the other side of the ring is a pure machine. Chad Gable considers it a show of wild disrespect for anyone to think they can hang with him from bell to bell.
Proceed with caution because Chad Gable's a puzzle that's tough to solve. He laces him up to prove he is unfazable inside that 20-by-20 ring.
What could Chad be looking for? From the top! You gotta be kidding me!
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
This match grinded him down a little.
Gable really showed his ring knowledge with that one.
Into a DDT! There are plenty of ways battling in this area could end in serious harm.
Chad Gable goes behind, hurts up his opponent. Nice German suplex, holding on for another. And why not? Let's get a trifecta.
And a trick by Gable.
Nothing Owens can do now.
If anything, this is the last thing that is going to get the WWE Universe shoosh.
Great wherewithal to beat the count. The springboard attack fails to land. Bang! He thinks he has it.
Раз, два.
He kicks out at two.
And you gotta think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
And Owens finding himself once again on the wrong side of an offensive exchange.
Yes, Gable once again proving just how effective the teachings of Alpha Academy can be.
Behind him, an inverted DDT. Drop kick.
Great height. taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
He manages to escape it. Sequence of reversals there. Down opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Gable was waiting for it.
Whoever's playing here can't be good.
Как видим, перехватил.
Drop kick from behind.
In complete control of their opponent here.
Into a DDT. Such a devastating maneuver by Gable.
Chad Gable goes behind, holds up his opponent. Nice German suplex. Looking for another, and why not? Let's get a trifecta.
Trick by Gable.
Will Gable make it pay off?
We've seen it before. Gable's in position.
Chad Gable, a German suplex not done yet, has not released. Still claps around the waist. A second German suplex. And a trick by Gable.
How much more can they endure?
Движение. Чеда Гейбла.
Cover.
Раз, два.
What in the world?
Нет, он
Showing that he
вырывается,
can come
да.
here to be beat. He's here for a fight.
And we all know how Gable gets when things don't go his way. Hopefully he can focus on getting the job.
From the top.
Вот как два. Движение.
Cover.
Раз, два, три. Следующий матч против Рэнди Ортона.
Here is your winner, Chad Gable.
Поехали.
The bell rings and we're underway. The Viper, Randy Orton, clearly coiled and ready to strike here tonight.
Yeah, Cole, you can see the gears turning already. Orton's is calculating a competitor as they come. He clearly has a plan set for this one, and if I know one thing, it's that he'll be executing it with complete precision.
Well, we'll see if Orton's plan comes to fruition.
On the other side of the ring is a pure machine. Chad Gable considers it a show of wild disrespect for anyone to think they can hang with him from bell to bell. Proceed with caution, because Chad Gable's a puzzle that's tough to solve. He laces him up to prove he is unfazable inside that 20-by-20 ring. Randy showing he's not out of it. Orton hoping to start a rush of his own with that attack.
Got him set up in the corner of the ring. Paying it right back with a reversal. Lifts them up, then drops them down. Into a DDT.
That was a pretty textbook maneuver from Chad Gable right there.
Chad Gable, a German suplex not done yet, has not released. Arm still clamps around the waist. A second German suplex.
Nice. Will Gable make it pay?
Движение от Чеда Гейбла.
Makes a cover.
Раз, два.
He's still in
И
this
даже
fight.
Орton вырывается.
Viper remains alive. Randy Orton continues the fight here tonight.
And Chad Gable can't believe it. He's about to blow a gasket.
Just breaking down the opponent.
Orton has the momentum against him here.
This can't be how Randy Orton envisioned this.
From the top.
Double headbutt не проходит.
Doesn't pay
О,
off.
Аркио.
Oh my!
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
So much damage inflicted.
Чед Гейбл пытается подняться в третий канат.
Blast off!
Double headbutt. Движение.
Looking for the
Раз,
victory!
два,
Count.
три. Следующий матч против Биг И.
Here is your winner, Chad Gable.
Поехали.
That sound is the bell, and we're official. Big E looks ready to throw down powerhouse style.
He loves to have fun and rock with the WWE Universe, but when that bell rings, Big E is all business. Watch your jump.
When Big E sends you crash into the mat, you might not get back up.
And the competition does not get more scholarly than this. Chad Gable is about to teach you idiots some Wrestling 101.
Снова мы смогли разбить тогда Биг И лицо.
From the top.
Дабл подкаст.
Diving headbutt.
Chad has taken the advantage here.
Gable has his opponent figured out. He's reeling, slowly getting up. Taking flight.
What a clothesline. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Not a lot of holes in Chad Gable's game. Is there anything an opponent can exploit?
Gable rightfully thinks highly of himself, but that can create a sense of security that a smart opponent might be able to exploit. If you...
Chad Gable goes behind, holds up his opponent. Nice German suplex. Holding on for another. And why not? Let's get a trifecta.
Trip by Gable.
Crucial moment for Big
Держание.
E.
Cover.
Раз, два, три. Припасевать против Финна Баллера.
Here is your winner, Chad Gable.
Поехали.
The sometimes insufferable yet always impressive Chad Gable here tonight.
It's like every word that comes out of Gable's mouth hits a nerve with the collective WWE Universe. But, like you said, Michael, there's no denying the pure talent and athleticism that Gable has.
For Gable's sake, hopefully he can back up all of his talent in the ring.
Then there's Finn. From the top.
Diving headbutt.
Balor having trouble shifting the tides.
Gable proving difficult to keep on the top.
Elbow drop.
Drop. Good Lord.
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice.
Getting up, but doesn't have a clue what's coming at him. Soaring. Tremendous drop kick. You have got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again.
Ревизирует Баллер.
Chad Gable has a lot of unique in-ring abilities, but what especially is going to make the difference for him tonight?
It's got to be Gable's explosive athleticism. Gable has the raw power to take even the biggest competitors down to the mat. The more chances he finds to unleash his strength, the better his chances of winning this thing.
He saw it coming.
And Gable is taking command of this one.
Great work here by Gable, using his explosive athleticism to get the advantage and keep his opponent up.
Chad Gable goes
Раз.
holds up his
Его
opponent.
немецкий
Nice
суплекс.
German suplex.
Его немецкий суплекс.
And why not? Let's get a
И третий.
trifecta. Nice.
Balor's in a terrible
Движение
predicament.
Чеда Гейбла.
Shoulders down.
Раз, два, три. Припасевать против Скрипса.
Here is your winner, Chad Gable.
Поехали.
Bell rings, and in this case, it means class is in session with the self-proclaimed Master Gable.
I don't think I like your tone, Cole. Few have the athletic and academic accomplishments that Chad Gable does. If that doesn't make you a master of your craft, I don't know what does.
We'll see if he's truly a master of his craft in this match.
And Scripps can do things in the squared circle that most people could never even dream of. He's like a real-life video game, flying around the ring and leveling up with each passing match.
Yeah, you just might need a cheat code to handle someone like Scripps.
Chad Gable has a lot of unique in-ring abilities, but what especially is going to make the difference for him tonight?
It's got to be Gable's explosive athleticism. Gable has the raw power to take even the biggest competitors down to the mat. The more chances he finds to unleash his strength, the better his chances of winning this thing.
And he has to start protecting himself from...
Chad Gable with a German suplex.
Высокий место суплекса в исполнении Чеда Гейбла.
Still claps around the waist. A second German suplex.
Nice.
That could be curtains for scripts.
Makes the cover.
Раз, два, три. Чед Гейбл побеждает
About do it, folks.
в первой части сегодняшнего стрима. Поздравляем его Чеда Гейбла с победой, конечно же.
Here is your winner.
Так, сейчас не разбойся, будет сейчас вторая часть.